What if you allowed yourself to imagine what it would be like to achieve that thing that you really wanted to achieve? What if you allowed yourself to start thinking about the possibilities that you used to talk yourself out of? What if you started talking yourself into believing those possibilities were achievable for yourself? What if you played the what if game? The what if game is a game that I like to play, and I play quite often. When I look at something and I say to myself, what if I would be able to achieve that? What if I was able to, find a way to start making that thing become a real possibility for me? What would happen if I took that first step and I started to explore whatever that thing is that I wanted to do? What would happen? What would that be like? And when I start to get into that energy field of what if and opening my mind to those possibilities, what I'm also opening my mind to is all the different ways that I could achieve that. And what I find is all the excuses that I have, they start to dissipate. They start to disappear. That energy of those, the energy that's holding me back from even allowing myself to think and imagine what it would be like to achieve that. That type of energy starts to leave, my body. It starts to leave my energy field. And what it's replaced with is the possibility, the energy of possibility, the energy of excitement, the energy of what if. And you see, what if has its own energy. What if is exciting. It's wondrous. You start to explore your imagination and start thinking about all the different things that could happen if this thing works out for you. If you take action and start to see where you could actually take this. You start to see the big picture of how big that thing could be if you take it there. So it's a powerful game that I like to play. And I talk to my clients, I talk to people that are asking me for advice. And this is one of the things that I walk them through is playing that what if game, letting your mind really just become unlimited, and to remove those limitations that you're thinking all the time of, I can't do this because I would have to be able to do this other thing first, or I need this amount of education, or I need something. Letting go of letting go of the reasons why you can't, and just allowing yourself to think about what it would be like to do that, and then feel that energy of what it would be like to do that. And when we start to explore that energy, and we start to explore the idea of being able to do something that we probably can do if we get into the habit of really thinking about doing it and feeling doing it and seeing what it would look like to do that thing. Instead of what our default is, which is to fall back on making a list of excuses and reasons why we can't do it right now, and all these different things that we need to have in place before we can even start to think about doing it. And because we're so far away from having all those things in place, it doesn't make sense for us to even think about doing it, because it's just a fantasy. But when you start to play the game of what if, you allow yourself just to imagine what it would be like. You start to attract the ideas, and you start to see how likely it is and how tangible it is for you to actually make this thing become a reality for yourself in the near future, not in the distant future, not far, far away from now, but in the near future. So that's the powerful part of playing the what if game. That's why it's so powerful to let yourself think about what it would be like to have something, what it would be like to be able to do that thing. Because if you don't start with that, you don't start with the possibility, then you're limited on what things you are allowed yourself to do. You can only do the things that you're already doing. For you to be able to do things that you aren't doing yet, you have to play the what if game. You have to start seeing yourself beyond where you are now and seeing yourself already being in that place that you want to be in the future. That's what's so powerful about this. That's why I play the what if game. That's why I tell people to play the what if game, because it's really a life-changing game. It's really a life-changing thing that you do for yourself. So listen, I have some programs on my website you can go to my website, mindsetforsuccesstraining.com, and check out the programs. I'm going to put a link in the description. But one of the programs that I have is 7 Mind Masteries. And these are the 7 mind masteries you need to be able to succeed. And it's going to walk you through how to use these 7 different mind masteries, how to apply them, how to make them a part of your life so that you can achieve your personal impossibles. And it's the 7 mind masteries that I've used to be able to write award-winning books, be able to speak on stage, be able to do all the things that I'm doing. So the link is in the description. Check that out. Also, subscribe to this channel. Watch more videos on this channel. And like this video and leave a comment as well. That's all I wanted to share with you for this one. So until next time, you heard?